one thing that I've noticed lately is kind of been getting on my nerves, and I've been noticing this more on IG Reels lately. Now, maybe it's because Instagram, their algorithm is starting to notice that, few things get me as angry or as activated as heresy and blasphemy. So maybe that's it. But I've been noticing an uptick in what I've been calling vibe theology. Now, vibe theology is about as bad as I've pejoratively worded it. Vibe theology is a theological philosophy that it's not even eisegesis. What it does is it literally says, okay, I think that this makes sense. Because I think this makes sense, this means that these are the rules for Christianity. This is right theology, and this is the right way to perceive God and who he is, right? So you see this a lot when you, especially in the progressive Christian circles, but you also see this in Catholic circles, as well as in Christian nationalist circles. But I noticed this more in progressive Christianity. There probably are more examples of it on the Christian nationalist side of things, especially, that I just am not aware of. But it's like you'll hear arguments such as like, oh, but God is the God of love, so he would never send people to hell forever. Stuff like that, where it's like, okay, bro, I get that that's your vibe, but like, chapter and verse, please. They never back up these claims with anything other than their own feelings or their own ideas. That is extremely dangerous. And so I just want to say to you guys in the audience, if this is something that you have started to notice, pick up on, or if this is something that you worried that you're falling prey to, leave that, right? If you're listening to any teachers who are espousing doctrine that is rooted in that type of philosophy, you should leave that post haste and immediately, especially if you are someone who's been looking at what's been said and you're like, oh no, but this person is saying things that actually are true scripturally. That's the person that you need to be most wary of when they're using vibe theology as their basis for their Christian beliefs. You know why? It's very simple, actually. It's because when someone says things that you, generally speaking, are inclined to agree with, you're more likely to agree with the other things that person says. It's like, oh, well, this person's been right 25 times. I'm going to believe the 26th thing that they said, And so that is how you can get led into deception, which, especially when it comes to Christianity and getting fed spiritually, is not a good thing. You want to make sure that you're getting fed solid food from solid teachers and solid preachers, or content creators, whoever you're consuming your Christian media from. But yeah, so vibe theology, not good, not great, very bad. I've been seeing some fringe people online as well being like, oh, the verses don't matter, passages don't matter, just be a good person. But that's just so far removed from like Christianity that can just be dismissed summarily. But yeah, vibe theology, watch out for it. If this is something that you're doing, stop. And if there's a content creator who you see doing this, stop doing that as well, because that is dangerous and it can lead you into very dangerous places.